Yo, what's going on, guys? Bigfoot back in the brick room, not the Lego room, the brick room. And we're doing, finally, after a handful of months, the Coruscant Gaurd Republic Gunship. I am changing a couple things. I've changed some things. That's pretty standard. Everyone's seen that, of what's been changed and what people have done to the set. So, don't really plan on doing anything crazy there. With the doors, because you'll see here in a second that I've already done that. Everyone's seen it. That's nothing new, nothing crazy. But I also did imagine this as being a Imperial gunship. So let's take out my Imperial shock troopers. They don't need to be in there, as they're escorting a prisoner to prison. But the idea of what I had behind the set is I am not going to play with it. It's made to be played with. It's going to be, with this carrying handle. That's kind of the focus of this video, is a carrying handle. I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to carry it. I'm not going to do anything. I'll grab it from the inside. I'll open the doors and carry it from within. That's where pretty stable. So I've already started taking it apart for the most part. You can kind of see on the handle, I've taken these pieces off, and you can start to do that also. These just go in like so. You'll probably understand, just like that. So I've started to take those off, but there's a problem with the lower ends inside the gunship. I'm gonna bring that up. Maybe I'll detach the doors, give us a better view. You'll see I've started to take out the bottom pin, but that second pin there on the lower end, you can't really get out easily. And I lost my piece I was going to use. I'll probably just end up using this, just a missile pod. What you want to do is, I'll do this off camera so I can actually see it. You can see it right here if it'll focus. You can get a good view of that Technic pin. I'm going to take this missile piece and stick it through and punch it out to ideally get out. Okay, and that's done for the most part. You see that piece drop, and I think I need a longer piece actually. I think I have a lightsaber up on my parts bin. I do. So bring that back up and okay. Oh man. Oh, okay, sweet. Now that handle comes completely out now, and so now that piece will drop out. Sweet. That worked out perfect. So now we have the remaining two pieces out, the handle out, and you see there's just this empty gap there. My initial thought, I have two ideas of how to go about this. I'll throw those pieces out. How easy will it be to eject those? We'll take the whole wing assembly off also while we're at it, just because it'll help us out in the long run to do so. Sorry, I know this is probably not the ideal visual of how we're going to do things here. All right, there we go. So now we have this whole open area. My first initial thought, which we'll see how it works out now, it's not going to be easy, is it? I got a 2x6 tile piece with some clip bar pieces. I want to see how well that works out. I want to say it's going to work out fairly well. I have to take that off. Okay, I went a little too. That's not too shabby, actually. That looks pretty good. Obviously, if you need to access it, you can. No biggie. We might end up leaving it just like that. I like that look. Looks good, looks solid, and it kind of has a flow with this gray piece, these gray pieces up into the top. We're actually gonna leave that. I like how that looks. That looks good. Next thing is the missile pods. I don't have more missile pieces. I thought I did. Actually, I do have more. Flick fire pieces. So obviously you've seen many YouTubers do this now. And so you're gonna grab the pieces that you use to remove the carrying handle, and you're gonna put the flick fire missiles into, just like that. And then you're going to grab 2 clips and clip that in, and oh, we forgot 2 more pieces. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place here. The random Lego Dream set needs to be pointed out. These are all extra pieces that you'll have left over from this modification. So just grab those pieces, and I'll show you. Grab the pieces you need, obviously. Slide that back over. You'll grab these 2 1x2 round plates. You'll stick these 2 pieces right there on the top. Right here. Stick those 2 up top. And then these 2 pieces will clip in just about like so. That should be pretty comfortable. You'll put 2 cone pieces here, but that's the idea. And just like that, I will find the rest of my flick fire missiles and I'll put it together and we'll see the finished product. Alright, so I actually adjusted a little bit more than what I thought I was going to. So you keep those 1x2s down there, but if you have the pieces, I would say grab 2 black 1x2 jumper pieces, and there, that's where you're going to connect the missile pods. You can put them up at an angle still, and it doesn't look too out of whack. I've been messing with it a little bit, and to me, it's not what I'm wanting. I was putting them right there, dead center, and it just didn't give me the desired gap that I wanted. Also, one thing you'll notice is that I don't have the same cone color pieces. So I'll show you what it looks like if you can only get just gray pieces, it'll do, but you'll see the color difference when I have the dark gray in there. Put the doors back on, so now you'll see that it's kind of more at an angle now, and that's what they're supposed to be. The missile pods are supposed to be there. I think I like the dark gray a little bit better. I don't have 4 dark gray, and so that's kind of where you got to use it. So yeah, that's kind of where you got to decide. Is it worth it? Is it worth trying to buy 4 cones or parting them off of different builds? You know, it's up to you and how that looks. But we do have, that's all done now. So now we're going to reattach the door pieces. And just like, as that breaks off, very good. And like I said, this is not, the reason why I did this modification is not for playability. This modification is strictly for looks. It's to look better on the shelf. You know, when you put it back there, it looks so much better with that top piece being covered. You know, if you're gonna do a mock, you suspend it up in the air, or if you need to even move it, you know, you pop the doors open and you grab it from here so you can set it somewhere, move it. You don't need that carrying handle. But if you do want it, it's easy to replace, simply just like that. And, you know, easy to move. If you want to fly it, you know, you can still put your hand in there. But that is this modification for the Republic Gunship, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not the ideal modification. You know, there's people that have done a bunch of modifications to this set. They've changed the color. They've done a ton of different renditions to this set. But here's mine. This is Bigfoot's Brick Room modification for this gunship. And if you guys enjoyed this modification, if you like modifying Star Wars sets, if you like Halo Mega Constructs, if you like me, Make sure you stick around. If you like this modification, smash that like button, please. And consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. It helps the channel grow. So, thank you guys, and as always, take it easy.